So my town is a little weird. This isn't the town I was born in. I was born about 15 miles away from here, and I moved to Pine Bush when I was 7, almost 8 years old. Pine Bush is really only known for one thing, being the UFO capital of the Northeast. Not of the world, not of the US, just of the Northeast. It's really not that impressive, but people here make a really big deal out of it. Growing up, there were aliens and UFOs kind of randomly scattered throughout business signs in different parts of town, but around a decade ago, the town decided to really cash in on whatever hype they possibly could and created a new festival that they hold every June. And a few years ago, the old dance studio on Main Street was made into a UFO museum, which charges $27 per ticket. I was going to go to the museum for this video thinking, yeah, that might be nice, might be helpful, I'll check that out. How much could it be? $10? $15? So after I saw that, I was like, nope. So instead of going for an overpriced museum tour, I'm going to just take a little walk around my town, point out the biggest landmarks, and maybe grab a little lunch and check out a few stores. Even though the economy and community are really limited here, there are some actually cute and cool places to go to in my town. Going into town, the first thing that you see is the first intersection on Main Street and all of the businesses that are locally owned and operated. The gas station is the only business in town that's open 24 hours, so it's nice to have at least one place that you know you can always go to if you need something at a random time. Other than that, most shops and restaurants close at 8 or 9 o'clock at night, with the exception of the bar and Stewart's, both of which are open late. There's Hearts and Flowers, the town's one and only florist and gift shop, Pure City, the town's one and only vegetarian restaurant, the aforementioned museum that I don't want to pay nearly $30 to get into, Oriental House, one of the best Korean-Japanese restaurants in the entire world. It's run by this very sweet older couple, Mr. and Mrs. O, and they've been here since the 1970s and have had this restaurant for over 40 years. It's a pillar of the Pine Bush community. Across the street is a really cute used bookstore and Jalisco, which is a very small but very cool shop that sells all kinds of products and produce from Latin American countries. For lunch, I decided to go to one of my favorite restaurants, Bistro du Mexique, a Mexican-French fusion bistro and bar. It's so cute inside, the staff is always so nice, and the food is insanely good. Fresh, flavorful, unique. I've never been to a place quite like it before, and everything is just such high quality and for very reasonable prices. I decided to get dessert at Stewart's because I mentioned it earlier, and I also just really, really like their ice cream. If you're from the Hudson Valley, or at least have visited, chances are you've been to one of Stewart's many locations and experienced the nostalgic wonder that is stepping into one of these shops. I remember coming here with my grandpa when I was little. He would always get an egg cream, which is just chocolate milk with seltzer or sparkling water in it, but it's something that he always got when he was a kid, so it was nostalgic and comforting for him in the same way it is for me. They have so many different flavors, it almost feels like it's impossible to choose. You can also get sundaes, milkshakes, and floats. They make the best root beer float, and they let you keep the bottle so you can have the rest of it. The last place I wanted to shout out is the Cup and Saucer Diner. I haven't eaten there in close to 10 years, maybe longer, but it's one of the most well-known places in town. It's also themed after the UFO thing, so I figured this was a good place to end the day. I think if this place got a facelift, it could be really a cute and fun place to eat and hang out in the community, but it has a long way to go. There are new businesses coming to Pine Bush all the time, too. Last year, Noble Coffee Roasters opened, which is a great place to get breakfast and lunch, and more recently, they started rebuilding our town's Dunkin'. That one's kind of a long story, but the short version is, back in the fall of 2024, someone drove their truck through the old one, and it had to be demolished. Having a Dunkin' again is going to be really weird and hard to get used to, but eventually it'll be like it was never gone. That's the thing about this town and other small towns like it. Nothing changes and nothing stays the same.